Welcome back, everyone. Week 2 of the high school football playoffs lived up to the hype and then some. Shootouts, highlight reel plays, and even a comeback that didn't seem possible. That's where we'll start tonight. Poland hosting Salem. Over in Poland, so again, Salem led 21-0 at one point. Third quarter, Salem up 21-6. Poland ball, third and goal. Peyton Marakovic made it 21-12. So fourth quarter, Poland with the ball again. 2nd and 8 at the Salem 12. It's Christian Colosimo pounding his way in. Poland now down just 3. Next Poland possession, it's Andrew Sinafani, takes the reverse outside, and he's going to pick up a nice chunk, 33 yards to be exact, and that gets him down to the Salem 29. 2 plays later, 1st and goal at the 4. Jack Bolton keeps it, and Poland takes the lead 24-21. Last chance for Salem, 4th and 9 at their own 41. Jackson Johnson with a dart to Austin Sinkovich. That 18 yards gets him across midfield, but last play, 6 seconds left. A 4th and 10 complete to Jack Booth, but he can't get out of bounds. Poland, they escape, they move on. They'll play Chagrin Falls. Meanwhile, Brookfield taking on LaBrae, and you want to talk about shootout. This one was 34-27 in favor of LaBrae at halftime. Devin Carter going to pick up a nice gain of 15 yards. Again, this game going into halftime, a 7-point game and more than 61 points combined. Third quarter, how about Isaiah Jones, a nice feed from Hayden Gibson. A 5-play drive, we're tied at 34. Ensuing kickoff, Trayvon Drake, he's one of the best athletes in the area. An 85-yard kick return. You can see players on the kickoff team putting their hands up and signaling touchdown. Well, he's on his own 40, so 41-34 LaBrae, Brookfield ball. And Hayden Gibson, he's been an anchor on this team for years. Picks up a first down, moves the chain. Next play, Gibson going to take it himself and drag a LaBrae defender into the end zone. That tied it at 41, but LaBrae wins by 1, 55-54. They'll hit the road to play Wycliffe. Meanwhile, Western Reserve and the state finalists from last year, Springfield, opening drive for Western Reserve. Ball at their own 23. Austin Knabb moving for 8 yards. It's the second time these two teams played, but the drive ending in a turnover on down. Springfield ball. Bo Snyder going to take the carry, and he's going outside, going to rumble 60 yards for a Tigers touchdown. So already like that, Tigers 7-0. Next Western Reserve drive, 2nd and 1 at their own 30. David Altieri is the bell cow for these Blue Devils. Takes it for a gain of 22 to the Springfield 48. That drive ended in a punt as well. So Springfield ball, 4th and 1. And how about Lucas Yema? Plenty of talent on this team. And Lucas Yema picking up a first goal and finishing what he started is the man. Bo Brungard gets in. Puts Springfield up 14-0. They win 35-7, and they'll host Louisville St. Thomas Aquinas. Meanwhile, East Liverpool playing West Branch for the second time this season. 1st and 10 on their own 32. And the first play of the game, Brock Hillier, he's been great all year for the Warriors, finds David McKeever. That's not a connection to be surprised about. The two have been hooking up all year. 51 yards on the completion. Then 3rd and goal, Hillier rolling out, going to find Andrew Coffey in the back of the end zone. 7-0 Warriors. Next possession, 2nd and 2 on the opponent to Howie Williams. Going to do bad all by himself. Keeps it, so we're tied at 7. Ensuing drive, Hillier says, I can do that too. How about plowing in behind the defenders? Made it 14-7 West Branch, a 10-play drive. Now into the second quarter following an East Liverpool turnover on downs. Hillier going to find another weapon, Joshua Gregory. Hillier had 5 touchdowns, 4 passing, all to different receivers. West Branch wins 43-13. They advance to play Ursuline next Saturday. Meanwhile, Harrison Central taking on South Range, and the Raiders, they're as good as advertised. First play from scrimmage, Dylan Dominguez going to take the handoff and take a couple of Huskies with him, good enough to move the chains. A 14-yard pickup. Very next play, Michael Patron says, let's just get this over with. He's going to, with a nice little outlet pass to Luke Krumbacher on a nice short screen, good for 55 yards. Krumbacher, 3 receptions, 173 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So jumping into the second quarter, Patron now going to find Luke Blasco for a 15-yard reception. That set up a 1st and goal. A few plays later, Dominguez going to rush in for the touchdown. South Range led 13-7. Dominguez, 3 touchdowns, 10 rushes, 116 yards. And South Range, they'll host Beechwood after beating Harrison Central tonight 55-14. And over at Stanbaugh tonight, it was Ursuline playing host to Villa Angela St. Joe's. A nice black unis tonight. But Villa Angela St. Joe's not going away early. The Vikings coming up with a big interception on the first play of the game by Edward Markson. So second play of the ensuing possession, it's Nicholas McClennan going to run it in. So 7-0 Vikings, but no fear. Brady Shannon is here, and he's going to go deep and find Ja'Kylan Irving on a 38-yard pitch and catch, a touchdown. As a result, a 5-play drive tied it at 7. Ensuing drive, 2nd and 15. Fourth play of the drive, and Ryan Pegues was all over the place. This was his second sack in just the first quarter. Then ensuing drive for Ursuline DeMarcus McElroy, just banging defenders, gets in the end zone. They outscore Villa Angela tonight, 47-21. They'll play at West Branch. Meanwhile, Canton Central Catholic playing in Hanover tonight, taking on United. Starting the third quarter, Central Catholic up 14-7. A QB keeper for the Crusaders, but a fumble, and Nate Miller on the recovery. United would have to punt. Next Crusaders possession, 2nd and 5 on the 5. Mason Vance on the pitch, and he's got blockers, he's got real estate, and he's just going to walk in for the touchdown, 21-7 in favor of Canton Central Catholic. Now after a United punt, back to work come the Crusaders, and a nice tackle for loss by Garrett Bailey. Later that same drive, fourth quarter, 4th and 7 on the 10. And a nice little field goal here, 27 yards from Matt Kling, extended the Crusaders' lead to 24-7. Next possession for United, trying to come back. The Knights pump fake. Brutus Ogilvie to Grant Knight over 2 defenders, 24-14. Canton Central Catholic still led, and they hold on by that score, 24-14. Mineral Ridge taking on Creston Norway and singing ABBA, a little dancing queen. And how about the king for Crestview, Randall Miller, on the sack there. But here comes actually Crestview and Southeast. We'll start there first, and a big pickup here by William Hardenbrook. And Crestview, again, there's Hardenbrook again. And then it's Anthony Cusick going to run it in himself. Crestview all over Southeast tonight, 33-0. Meanwhile, over at Northwest, just outside of Canal Fulton, it was Girard trying to get something going on the road. And how about the nice pickup return? The kickoff return takes it out near midfield, and Morey still going. And ends up getting the touchdown. Girard still trying to get something going offensively. But the Northwest defense, they were all over tonight. And Northwest, they go on to beat Girard 52-29. Now another one to show you is Mineral Ridge taking on Norway tonight. And how about the kickoff return here? And a nice onside kick recovery. Norway, they were on top 21-0, the lead coming out of halftime. But Norway just all over the Rams tonight, 55-14.